Let's jump straight into today's video training, Cake Decorating 101, free video training on where to start, what tools and equipment to use, and video tutorials on professional looking cakes, really. So you've got this dream or desire of maybe someday starting a cake business and you don't know what tools and equipment to use. And in all honesty, you just need a few pieces of equipment, 5 pieces of equipment to get that awesome looking cake. And you know what, maybe one day having that dream cake business. So scales, nozzles, palette knife, piping bag and beater. It really is that simple to start a cake, professional looking cakes or cake business. So it doesn't take a pastry chef, it doesn't take somebody with these really special skills or training or anything like that. Anyone can pick up a piping bag. I firmly believe that, and I've taught hundreds of people cake decorating. And it only takes a bit of practice, 3 to 4 practices, and you can have cupcakes that look like this. I always recommend people start on cupcakes and from there go into decorating cakes. So to get started, you do need a beater, an electric beater of some sort. That one there is a handheld one, a Breville one, and I actually used that for a couple of years in my business before I got one of those stand bench mixers. So you absolutely can create icings and cake batters that taste good and look good with a normal handheld electric beater. And these here are electric scales, and electric scales are for measuring the ingredients. You do want to weigh them up correctly. This electric scales cost about $50 and the beater costs about $30. So they're quite affordable. From there you want to get a piping bag. There's a couple of types. You've got the really cheap ones from the supermarkets. I don't recommend them because they're not very good quality and they're not going to get a professional looking cupcake or cake. What you want is these canvas piping bags. This particular brand is the Professional Tompkin Thermatech. They're about $15, so not overly expensive, and you can get them from homeware shops like Robin's Kitchen. You can go to Spotlight, you can get them online, and from eBay. Then for those piping bags you use these nozzles. So these are plastic nozzles, and you just pop them in the end of the piping bag down to the bottom and squeeze them out. You don't use a nozzle tumbler or anything like that. The particular sizes that I recommend is size 11 star. You can see a picture of them there, and the size 11 round. And that size 11 star I actually use over 80% of the time. I use it a lot, so that's why I recommend it. Size 11 round is what I use second most, and any other sizes I use a very small amount. So that's why I recommend that size nozzle. And that one's $1.50 each. Then you do want a palette knife. So this is when you're getting into starting to decorate cakes, buttercream cakes, or putting chocolate ganache on cakes under fondant. You need an angled palette knife. So I know most of you are probably using the butter knife from your kitchen drawer, and this is going to be the difference or secret to getting better looking cakes. So again, the brand name is Professional Tompkin, and you can get an angled palette knife or a flat palette knife. So the angled one would be this one at the back and front because they've got the angle there, and then you've got flat ones. And they're all just depending on what you prefer. I happen to really love the angle palette knife for the last couple of years, but I did start with a flat palette knife when I was working in the bakery. So it all depends what you prefer. They're about $15 each, again from homeware shops, Spotlight, online. So then piping and decorating is all about confidence. It just takes a bit of practice. Giving that piping bag a really good squeeze. You twist it tight at the top, you hold it at the right angle, so 90 degrees being straight up and down, and from there you're going to have really good looking cakes and cupcakes. You can see a nice fat squeeze of the buttercream makes a really voluptuous looking cupcake, and that's what you want. Alright, today for joining the free video training, I have a special deal for you. I have put together a Cake Decorating 101 bundle that is only $5. It is the full list of tools and equipment that you need for having good looking cakes. It is where to start. It is including video tutorials on cake decorating. So from decorating cupcakes, from palette knifing cakes, for recipes on buttercream and chocolate ganache. It also includes 2 bonus video tutorials on edible images on cakes, and you're going to love it. So if you want to grab this bundle at $5, it's the cost of a cup of coffee. Click the big button below to grab the $5 deal.